Abusuafo Jaru Ababesi School ewo Ghana. Michael Blackson enso ACD ewo Ghana. Na Ghana for ekeka nsem bi wo ho. Aha Ray Talks podcast na hot on the case na wo hwe. Make sure to subscribe so on subscribe ya na afei wa like na wa share so na obi enye bi ahwe. Ye hwe ho abaisi a. Inti Michael Blackson Ghana ni this year artist no America busy na nansen ne nan aye ntintia o Ghana pa oba Ghana na projects be brain na esi ne so se opese oye na ampan so waye emu ba ko any school a wasi ewo Agona Nsaba ewo Central Region tese ofa Swedro Duakwa Mensan Krom na okon Nsaba utimi san so efa Kaso ala ho na tese we simu Bodriase na wakofa Konyako na we remu won Nsaba honum sa na Jaru enso American rapper ono so oba Ghana say obeye project ewo ho na eno so school dan to ne yire nyina ne bae almost started project na I say project na wi a Jaru enso ebie ni school ano kama na we na Ghana for say as a difference no efun pa wo share Michael Blackson de na chese more than na chese nkwala ndi be sua de ama omo an ha omo a yakase school we na obakwa na okra hu a na chese wani age. On the other hand, no, Jaru de ya, wesi wo Eastern Region hot baby so manya. Na wohwe school na Ghana for chima we de enye ultra modern. The schools ya hu wo Ghana ye bi ni emu desk any ade. Yendi kan koni enkohwe videos no na yensam review.
Yo, Charlie, let's call a spade a spade. This is the school that was built by Michael Blackson in Ghana at Agona Nsaba in the Central Region, right? And it was described as a multi-purpose educational facility with a state-of-the-art, amenities, classrooms, laboratories, libraries, great environment, great architecture that actually, focuses on, education, like proper tuition and proper education, right? So if you look at the edifice from the beginning to the end, you can, and I try to tell that this is really, really, money well spent, as in he contracted the right contractor to build this building for him, right? And it's remarkable, right? But if you compare this building to what Jaru has built at somewhere in the Somanya, metropolis of the Eastern Region, it's mind-boggling. About how Michael Blackson was able to contract, a US-based contractor to get him to build this kind of edifice. Then Jaru decided to go for, a Ghanaian representative, push money here and there for him to build him something that you can't even describe as a modern architecture. This is not a modern architecture, bro. This building can actually be built by any random person in Ghana. Any random person can put up this building. Look at the room. Look at the furniture.
So that's how it looks.
Look at the roof. You can't describe this as a modern architecture. This is not a modern architecture. This is just Charlie, just kind of baby mommy, that kind of thing. And I heard that this was built by a Ghanaian contractor.
From down there.
And the Ghanaian contractor decided to take money from the man and decided to put up this bullshit of a building.
Up here.
Bro, because if you make the comparison, it does not really tally. And I feel like this is just wastage because this building, bro, you can't describe it as a modern architecture.
Into when I say Michael Blackson day or the contractor free US and a buyer, you be see dine into sha then sano a different. Na Jaru de no contractor and yes Ghana ena owo. Na o hwe dan a wasiesi wa enuanom fanta. Mamu nhyɛ da me yemfa label foforo bia emmo ho. Poison fanta. Enko yi kra. Se obi ababeti sika ma wo. Na yesi fa ultra modern 6 classroom block esi ho no ma. Na the dada de a Yesusa ni ekomu ekotena musua de na yetete bon 22 dex 22 eno e bi nesi ho. O hwe Michael Blackson de ya kama pa painting ne cry is something else. The crowd they need who show bongo ideas there for ya. And I got 22 on the page say Michael Blackson school versus Jaru school. Me mum de mechanic say ya moment upgrade ya on kakra. unless Jaru eka say ope classic way young Ghanaians see school dying and they mean to mention but mean jindi and so say sana Jaru epeno because oba for na ye share no speech na all man or can say ultra modern na oba bisi na we dey ultra modern anyway in it all no say enkwala no beko na omo asua de omo timi asua de yi no ma pass omo exam no mo abe ye de society ni pese omo ye eno na ye hwehwe me o great and the cool ewo ahoma ne so obeba no abekere na adwen kakra it's great and the cool yamo akwaba ediba hot on the case Michael Blackson any Jaru school your mo besi 177 hon koma na ye di no minim de wadwen e kire wo ho school no na ke ultra modern but ye hwemo Michael Blackson de no ultra modern one facilities no guy and kasankasa but Jaru de no then wadwen kire great and
First of all, me that's it. Lozire, me that's it. And then me that's it. What's here for you know? I first of all want to thank everyone who subscribed to the channel, and then people who are also going to subscribe to the channel. We urge you to please do subscribe to the channel, and then let's have fun. But then back here ultra modern, and back here micro modern. You see the problem I have with my own people. The BR me say. Sometimes, yeah, first of all, let me start from this side. I have always said, say, looking at the kind of infrastructures we've been putting up, the kind of schools we've been building, it doesn't speak well of us. It doesn't speak any development about the country. Because according to set na you see boys quarters ten na chichi na manfo no egugum. O de kwa adwindwin mu entaso mu. But asem no main topic in say the OC Michael Blackson school no American contractor.
mm-hmm.
And the OC Jaru school
Ghanaian contractor.
And the Nangamin Kananga Jamati for or one who dina who dina or who do you see? Sad. I hope say I hear we bet three bibi and I bet she bibi afa home. Ghanaian contractors no more good anymore. They should bring better proposals to government and stop this archaic, this kind of old type of for instance, school buildings. No, nobody is doing that in the whole world anymore. Wow, about Ghana, some so I don't know, emotional. I said me ring na kwasha asem. I school dan ya see. We obe komo no. Na sika Jaru aswa man krofo bi mo madi no.
Nenye easy.
So wow.
Asasene da ho na se yesi a anka yesi no abrosan bi na but we waste of money and resource.
That's it. Now, obis what make your confidence because we ultra modern. Now, I'm quite American way ultra modern way be no.
Me de ni na mu no se nkwala no ombesua ade ombekwa kosua ade fine omotena omo comfortable nice okay but they say no enya besi wa anesa contractor na yebebo na chi kakra
Yeah, but you see, I am sure say architecture and contractor ni nyina no definitely you the plan be a developer na nkasa. Ana entimi ma say bia me person me si dan. Na mama was kase si dan mame, but abra me who see the dan would look like at the end. Especially this very time I want me to say, you know. If they had the plan to no. First of all, yeah, Jaru why there. Ono dia na family no be ya na why am I no? Because there are so many people in Ghana, there are so many rich people in Ghana who are not doing this. What you are saying. And if somebody who is living in the state has devoted himself to do this or he's done this for us, I think first of all we admire, we appreciate that so much. But it's rather unfortunate that wamani and Nahama yet in second jananka. And say we chop it and the veteran or America say Jarule, we ultra modern school. Singly no crumple silly. What dino direct heat.
It's the any be na direct
Intense
heat or show
heat
bed
na
do
straight.
thermal expansion cause obeti tata
So
that
what
time
you say?
we go school after lunch time we say in chance and dino as a bb yeah cha also yeah we say area boss okay great and co summarizing my na
The summary is first of all that the rule as it. And I that Michael Blackson was so be any.
at least the Ghanaian people should know that there is something called modern. What you say, and not what we've been saying. Jaru ya dana say at least a yechen kra, but you're trying to say be ready next time no man in the home. And then paying for so they should learn something from this. They should do ultra modern education. I remember very well. Me were high school no not just on the war so that I just always see from no abene. Until next time, bye bye.
Okay, great and cool. Yeah, that was a pass of the kind.
Smith ase.
Integrate and cool. Ena would say all man is submission. Ewo asem ewe hono. Na aha Retalks podcast hot on the case ena me de brawi. Make sure so subscribe sa onye ya na wa share no bi so enye bi ahwe ya crowd.